Welcome, respected friends, you all. A special appreciations to you that you have realized the necessity of being regular and serious, sincere, just like for anything, also for most importantly for the spiritual unfoldment also. In the spiritual unfoldment path, everything that is supposed to be done is to be done so long, so serious, so sincerely, so consistently. All are wise, all are good people, all want to do the sadhana, reach the goal. The difference between those who reach and don't reach lies here, where those who have reached, they maintain the consistency. They never, for any inner or outer reasons, compromised with what they are supposed to do every day. And those who have failed have compromised and taken up something else, therefore denied of success, even though they are capable, even though they are intelligent. Rather, sometimes the persons who are not capable or not intelligent, like you and I, by being regular and sincere, those intelligences, those capacities, we will be able to gain also. So, feel happy for this endeavor of being regular, being serious. Have Shraddha and have the commitment that we will not compromise with this our everyday Shastra Shravana. There thousand thoughts come inside the mind, thousand invitations, activities come outside to distract us from this path, to make us feel as if that this is one of the so many things. No, this is the thing. This is the only thing. I will be committed and practicing only this. Then, among those hundreds and thousands, inner suggestions and outer invitations, I will just avoid all of them except one or two, which are so very essential, unavoidable. You understand? The world never takes anybody seriously that he is a sadhak, etc. World will pounce upon, attack on everyone in similar manner. But the persons, that's you and I, have to know we are sadhakas. We should have the guts to reject, refuse, say no to all those which are not required, which are contradicting to our sadhanas. So that thing you are able to do to great extent. That's why you are able to make to the classes. That's a good, great beginning. Even in the other time of the day also, if you can bring more and more your time attention to the sadhana, you are helping yourself. And while being in the class also, thousand thoughts come in mind, keeping all of them away with Shraddha and Bhakti. What is the subject matter taught? Only on that the art of focusing. When we learn and do and grasp in the class, we are becoming more and more practically matured. That's what is in you all. That's great thing. Appreciations. Let's commit to continue it that way. Friends, the 13 Vyaktitvas of Loka Sevaka, Dharma Sthapaka, Viragi, Bhakta Shishya Mumukshu Jignasu Shrota Sadhaka Parishrami Prerita Prashanta Gambhira Samskrita Bhasha Jnata Bhashya Sahita. The more number of times we entertain this and feel within us that we have to achieve these, then the initiatives, the inspirations, the make it convenient attitudes, and making use of the conveniences, maturities, they start coming. And we luckily have all the six sources to bless us continuously in this regard. The Parabrahma Tattva, the Ishvara Tattva, the Jagan Mata Tattva, the Devata Ganas, the Guru Ganas, and the Shruti Mata. Right. Friends, Shwethashwathara Upanishad, first chapter, 11th mantra. Why Bhagavan Shankara is bringing so many quotes from the Upanishads and Puranas on this subject is very crucial. It is. It's like a Y road wherein one path is there of the Sadyo Mukti, the other is leading to the Krama Mukti. You are on the Y road. So take this discussion as seriously and sincerely possible. Think deeply, understand authentically, correctly. Then you decide. Because after decision, abiding in the decision alone takes us ahead or makes us stagnant. If the decision is of not doing non-performance, we are stagnant. And then in all this discussion, one intelligent thing that Shruti Mata is doing after so much of subject developed in so far covered the topic that mukti is inevitable, which we have to feel. The Shruti Mata is making us feel. तुम क्रम से जाओ या सद्यों से करो, mukti is compulsory. Then the mukti is only through Atma Prapti. The two ways are there for you. That is where our thinking ability, our understanding, our acceptance, our maturity are there depending, are proved. And there's no comparison given, no labeling done. It's very silent, secret operation. So you and I are studying. So what should we go for? First we have to decide that we have to go for moksha. Second, we should know that the mukti is only through Atmanubhuti. Third is now the two options. Sadhyo, Sadhyo Mukti, what is it? Other than the pursuit of the self, nothing else is taken up. That is the meaning of na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena, tyagena. Everything is tyakta. That is another meaning of other shloka, manmanabha madbhakto. Or the highest famous thing, sarvadharman paritejya. That sarvadharman paritejya people are Sadhya Mukti brand. They want nothing other than. Sadhya means instantaneous. Mukti may not come in instantaneously, but in our attitude, other than this, I have no other thought, idea, or plan. To such an extent of even, other than minimum managing my faculties. बाकी और किसी के लिए मैं टाइम नहीं दे रहा. Like at home, the women, she can have both the ideas. Whatever works are there, she can do them. The Sadhyo Mukti type means फटाफट धनाधन काम कर देना. There are some people चाय पी लेते हैं, तुरंत दे वॉश द यूटेंसिल. खाना खाते हैं, तुरंत धो के रख देते हैं. कपड़े हैं, नहाया, that time only they finish. मॉर्निंग उठते ही they clean the house. They are all सद्यो मुक्ति type of people. They are not postponing. न क्रम मुक्ति है तो चलो सुबह का, दोपहर का, शाम का सब इकट्ठा हो जाएंगे. Then we will wash. ये कपड़े भी when the last hand key also is over, then we wash. That's all because of laziness. But example is for understanding. The Krama Sadhya Mukti person is like that. The Krama Mukti wala, though his main voting is for the moksha only, but still in his mind, the total commitment for his not, it is not there. And in between things, he want to just go through. They say, may not call it as desire, but a fancy to him. So चलो देखता है गंधर्व लोक में क्या होगा. Not that I want it, but just देखना है. And my goal is moksha. चलो देखते हैं स्वर्ग में क्या होता है. Those who have gone through all the Shastra, when they are having faith in the possibility of reaching to these lokas, they get a fancying. चलो वहाँ भी जाके देखते हैं. अच्छा हिरण्यगर्भ स्थिति, लेट अस. ईश्वर स्थिति, ऐश्वर्य, मजा आएगा. Yeah, let us go through. That's not our goal. Ours is moksha. No, these two are there. You see what is in us. I have to see in me. What is ultimate, greatest for myself. I have to think and decide. Then I have to pursue that. The advantages, disadvantages of both are told. In the Sadhya Mukti, the disadvantages, you will not know all these lokas. But that's not a big loss at all. But the advantage is what? Quickly you will reach the goal. In the Krama Mukti, the advantage is you will have so much of going through all these levels. But the problem in it is that may delay. That may create many problems to cover which it becomes so difficult to remove which. है नहीं? इस तरह से this topic is discussing that to us. 11th mantra, sufficiently we are seeing, lot of more quotations are there till the conviction comes to us and let us go through it. मस्त उपनिषद है ये तो, इतना प्यारा, इतना आराम से हमको समझा रहा है. And we are also going through slowly, regularly. But one thing is connecting every classes, keeping the theme in our mind, taking it seriously. Understand? These inner maturities are inevitable for everyone. Let us do that, friends. Before that, our prarthana and sankalpa for a couple of minutes, and before that, our today's a few minutes of common sense thought. Krishna Vasudeva. Friends, by now you must have understood today's common sense thought we are discussing that the life is full of struggles, full of endeavors, full of, to put it without hesitation, yuddha, jang, battle only. Life, every moment, right from the fighting from survival onwards. Such a delicate seed or this sprout which comes out the earth. How delicate it is, how many things around it are there to destroy it. And 90% of them get destroyed. Some 10% of them only succeed in that battle of survival. Everywhere you see a bacteria, how difficult for it to survive. An ant, आप देख रहे हो ना. So struggle for survival से लेकर everything is struggle, everything is battle. Nothing is easy, nothing is automatic for the living beings. समझ रहे हैं? So straight away let us shift to this कि even spirituality also continuous battle, continuous war, continuous struggle. Continuous it is. We have to go on till the ultimate is reached. We have to be always ready, prepared with all the arms and ammunition to succeed in this war. I'm surprised to see this Russia or Ukraine or this Israel. कहाँ से इतने arms ammunition बनाई जा रहे हैं that they are going on using it. Of course, the NATO वेटो जो भी सप्लाई कर रहे होंगे, बट ये लगातार चल रहा है वो. Correct or not correct, that we are not thinking. We are talking about the continuation of the war. When the war is on, there is always उम्मीद that जीत सकते. अब युद्ध ही नहीं करोगे तो पक्का हो गया हारना, क्योंकि जिंदगी युद्ध ही है. अर्जुन का भगवान ने यही उपदेश दिया. By not fighting the war, you have accepted the defeat. While fighting the war also there may be defeat, but there's a chance for being victorious also. But युद्ध ही नहीं करो तो, like the youngsters, if they don't try for the job at all, guarantee that they are failed. If they try for job, also they may fail, but there is a chance to succeed also. So therefore, with that ambition of wanting to succeed, we must prepare our minds to continuously fight this war. Nirantara yuddha. Nirantara yuddha. And war means what? How much alert, right from the topmost, army chief to the a very low level, very less ranked, the whatever the rank are their soldiers. Which of the ones can be careless there in those ranks? Nobody. ऊपर से नीचे तक युद्ध के समय में अलर्ट होना चाहिए. In our life also, all through the day, all through the situations, with all the faculties, we have to be ready to fight the war, to win the war, to do that युद्ध, to जीतने के लिए. It's a battle. Are you understanding this or not? In our life, all pains, etc., come because we have not accepted the inevitability of war. In our life, हार का दुख नहीं होता. हमें दुख शुद्ध युद्ध नहीं करने का दुख होता है. करना नहीं चाहते. Our cry is like Arjuna's. He did not start fighting war already crying. In life also, you see, these, as we mentioned now, the countries, in the initial days of war, उनको लगा होगा यार क्यों बेकार में मरना है. But as the time passed, now they have decided, ये युद्ध करना ही है, वो करेंगे तो मरेंगे ही. आज हम मरेंगे, कल वो मरेंगे. In our life, all pains are not because we are defeated, not because we have not understood the necessity of the war and we have never started. Then if the war is for correct cause, there is a joy only that I am working for this. And little maturity, jeet or har, and the janma and marana, it's all part of it. If that little maturity comes, no soldier will be afraid. And they are like that. They mutually encourage each other. They get training from the boss. In the beginning only, पूरे देश के लिए जान देने को तैयार हो. The way that first class में that whoever is a training officer ये सवाल पूछते, while asking that question, within himself he is in that confidence. I am ready to sacrifice for my nation, myself. उनके सवाल में पक्का, like a guru's teaching में पक्का होता है ना, he is in Brahmanubhuti. Are you ready for this? Like that, the commanding of Guru is there. Are you ready to listen and do sadhana? वैसे ही वो आर्मी में उनका कमांड होता है. Are you ready for dying for the nation? And the chosen ones only join the army. From many lives they might have done sankalpa. Unanimously, I'll say yes, sir. That encourages him also. Like in me also, when I go to a class, school, college, lecture, are you ready to listen? I'm here with you with a good topic to discuss. Anybody are interested, get out. Those are interested, stay back. Now let us enjoy. तो वार जंग है भाई जिंदगी. कुछ भी आराम से नहीं मिलेगा. जो उसके लिए जो मेहनत करना है वो करो, वो भी मिलेगा. रोना मत बस. First victory in the war is not to cry. Crying is emotional. Nothing to cry about. Fight the war. Win out it. Win, fight for winning, never for losing cause at all. So, for everyone it is. It's a युद्ध निरंतर. अब अवतार के रूप में भगवान आए तो क्या उनको धर्म स्थापना के लिए निरंतर युद्ध करना पड़ा कि नहीं? युद्ध not necessarily always with the weapons, with the people around. युद्ध inner, continuous goes on. है ना? हमेशा युद्ध में युद्ध ही नहीं होता ना. युद्ध की तैयारी भी पार्ट ऑफ युद्ध only. You are bringing all the arms and ammunition, loading them. Don't think that it is not युद्ध. It's a part of युद्ध. इसके बिना तो युद्ध होगा ही नहीं. Buying vegetables is a part of cooking only, because without that, cooking can never happen. Don't think cooking means only cutting vegetables, putting in the patila. ये सब भी युद्ध का कुकिंग ही है. So too, not only the outer actual actions, which are the last stages, all preparation for that also is called yuddha. Required it is. तैयार हो जाओ, जंग लड़ो, जीतो. This is the whole life, whether it is outer life or inner life, worldly life or spiritual life. Get ready, fight the war, win over. Lost, again try to fight and win. One, improve upon it, better win. This is how the life. Are you ready? Did you accept it? That kida of things should happen to me without effort, and everything should be goody goody and convenient. That kida of this imagination, abhi maar dalo usko. Because that is going on poking. One side it is making us lazy, other side it wants us to achieve this or that. This contradiction is the cause of misery. That we want this and that, and we don't want to do anything. And without doing, things won't happen, then we are frustrated. So one of them we have to remove. Either remove the desire or remove the kida that I will not work. डाई अभी जब रिमोट डिजायर मीन्स जीने की इच्छा छोड़ दो, मर जाओ, अब युद्ध करने की जरूरत ही नहीं होगी. द वन हू डाइड डाइस. नहीं है, मुझे जीना है, अचीव करना है, ये वो चाहिए. देन अंडरस्टैंड दैट यू हैव टू कंटिन्यूअसली फाइट द वार. There's always war going on between the wife and husband to understand each other, to help each other, to defend each other. These are all internal between parents and teachers, children. लगातार युद्ध चल रहा है. ऐसा कोई जगह नहीं है जो निरंतर युद्ध नहीं हो रहा होगा. यानी द कस्टमर एंड सेल्स पर्सन, सेल्स पर्सन का युद्ध, इसको बेच के ही रखूंगा, और कस्टमर कहते हैं इसको कम से कम में मैं खरीदूंगा. दैट इंटरनल कंटेम्पलेशन, इंटरनल थिंकिंग, यूजिंग स्मार्टनेस, इंटेलिजेंस, सब युद्ध ही है. जिसका उस दिन पलटा भारी वो जीता. चलता ही रहता है. राइट नाउ lot of युद्धास, आउट ऑफ द फ्यू वी टॉक. आध्यात्मिक युद्ध, just only the words will be mentioned, names. Think about it coolly with yourself, by yourself. One, it is always yuddha between jnanam and ajnanam. I want to gain the knowledge, but the ignorance dominates. I want to retain the knowledge, but the forgetfulness of that knowledge tries to dominate. निरंतर युद्ध, ज्ञान पाने में, अज्ञान को दूर करने में. और अज्ञान ज्ञान को आने नहीं देता है. सिर्फ war between knowledge and ignorance. So we have to gain more knowledge than the ignorance. It is a basic thing. Wherever in whichever person's life, the ignorance has become victorious. He is a calamity to himself and everyone. In whose life the knowledge is victorious means he has put lot of efforts to gain all the knowledges, maximum knowledges, required knowledges. Some people are so failure, forget about spiritual knowledge, even day-to-day vyavahara knowledge also they are failed in. They are ignorant. Then how can you expect them to be successful in life and be happy? Some people are so interesting. Like in spirituality also they are gaining lot of knowledge. Even in other aspects also all knowledges. ताकि व्यवहार में भी जो एक्चुअली जरूरत नहीं है, बट फिर भी वहां भी क्यों मैं हारूं. For spirituality, nothing required. Therefore, they are anyway gaining the spiritual knowledge. Yet, even the व्यवहार जो जरूरत होती है कभी, वहां भी जीतना है मुझे. Therefore, वो भी knowledge gain करते. We are zero here and there. And therefore, nobody values us, nobody cares us. Why should they value, care a useless fellow? जो बेवकूफ है, अज्ञानी है, कुछ आता नहीं. Very important thought it is. That laziness is the lethargy in us of various sorts, bhoga sakti, they don't allow us to gain the knowledge. We have to know that, and we have to be victorious in knowledge. Therefore, the struggle in us is to maintain the status quo of the ignorance and having to gain the knowledge, need of gaining knowledge. First yuddha. Second is between the what is it? Jnanam Ajnanam, delusion and discrimination. इसके बीच में हमेशा युद्ध होता है, द मोह और विवेक के बीच में, है ना. ज्ञान जिसने पाया, वो यूजिंग दैट ज्ञान इज कॉल्ड विवेक. Then with the viveka used, backed by the jnanam, the nischaya, the decisions will be perfect. Actions will be perfect. Result is perfect. But knowledge is not there, ignorance is there. Ignorance causes the delusion only, not discrimination. And in delusion, we always take wrong decisions, do wrong things, and suffer. So मोह और विवेक के बीच में युद्ध हमारे अंदर निरंतर चल रहा है, हर एक पल मोहग्रस्त होने. कोई चीज में कोई विवेक यूज करे, करेक्ट थिंकिंग, करेक्ट डिसीजन ले लो भाई. Whether it is in talking, whether it is in doing action physically, whether your inner decision, whether in helping others or not, किसी भी चीज में विवेक का युक्त निश्चय हो ही नहीं रहा, हमको बस मोहवश हो रहे, मेरा पक्का ज्ञान नहीं है. Second war always is going on. Third is very important war, slavery to the upadhis and mastery over upadhis. Because with all the jnanam, with all the viveka, they are all siddhanta. Yet success is there only with practice. At the time of the practice, we have to use the upadhis only. Dehendriya prana mano buddhi. The one who has knowledge, who has got full viveka, yet he is a slave to the upadhi, that knowledge and viveka will not become practical. Like I have knowledge, morning I have to get up and do meditation. Then viveka bhi hai, yeah, that's a very noble thing. But if my upadhi of Dehendra Prana are not controlled, I will never be able to get up. Throughout life I am wise. Throughout life I have viveka, but throughout life I have never got up. Because the upadhi is not controlled. All of them. Now each one I will not discuss here. It's a lengthy subject. It is left for your homework because you are all hearing these things every day in one or the other class. About the upadhis. So we have the knowledge, we have the viveka. That we have to study shastras at home. बट सोल्ड आउट टू द उपाधि. द शरीर कहते हैं सो जा, इंद्रिया कहते हैं भोग कर, मन कहते हैं थिंक एंड वरी अबाउट एवरी स्टूपिड फेलो ऑफ द वर्ल्ड हु हैज नो कनेक्शन एट ऑल इन योर लाइफ. बेवकूफ मन हमारा, अब क्या बताया इसे. उपाधियां सारे, एंड डे बाय डे वी आर कलेक्टिंग द वासनास ओनली बाय इंडल्जिंग इन द वर्ल्ड. व्हाट ए मूर्ख है वी आर ऑल. स्पिरिचुअली बात कर रहे. सो द जंग बिटवीन उपाधि, Niyantrana or Niyantrita by the Upadhi. The one who is able to master his Upadhis will be able to use the Jnana and Viveka and keep on succeeding in spiritually. But we are not even finding the need of it. You have to control the faculties. It's a big, big job. Huh? Controlling faculties is years, lives together effort. Because they're all interconnected, they're vicious web it is. It's not independent. And all aspects, like when a machine works, it's not independent something working. It's a combination of so many parts in it. All of them have to be in coordination. Even one is neglected or not well, the whole thing gets disturbed. Machinery में. That is why these mechanical engineers, कोई भी engineer बहुत great होते हैं, क्योंकि ना among so many parts, which part is troubling, they have to know that they have to repair, है ना. नॉट द अदर गुड पार्ट इज स्पॉइल्ड. नहीं, अगर कार में कुछ गड़बड़ है तो इंजन में इतने पार्ट्स होते हैं, किधर गड़बड़ है मस्ट नो. और करते करते उनको एक्सपीरियंस आता है. मोर सोफिस्टिकेटेड मिशंस तो मोर स्टाफ रिक्वायर्ड, मोर इंटेलिजेंस रिक्वायर्ड. सेम वे देह, प्राण, इंद्रिय, मन, बुद्धि, चित्त, अहंकार, वासना, they are all not independent. They are all interconnected. One influences others. So to understand all of that, then one by one, slowly mastering it, is a continuous yuddha. Other than pure Vedanta, Bhakti, Yoga, Karma Yoga, focus on these aspects of mastering all these aspects of our personality, faculties. जानकर करना चाहिए हमको हमको जानकारी पकड़ में नहीं आ रहा बिकॉज इन आवर listening and all, more shraddha to guru, more shraddha to shastra, more shraddha to the theme is required, and also on God. ये इस कम होने के कारण हमको इन बातों का स्पष्टता नहीं हो रहा है. These are my faculties. They have to be managed. They have to be mastered. They have to be integrated. They have to be synergized. They have to be energized. Then they have to be used through viveka according to the wisdom gained for the higher goal and have to become सक्सेसफुल इन दिस युद्ध. ये क्लैरिटी नहीं है, आना चाहिए वो. युद्ध नंबर 3. Therefore, the yuddha between sukha and dukkha. Sukha we want, dukkha we don't want. Dukkha never leaves us, sukha never knocks our door. That is what is called as the yuddha between moksha and bandha. Where there is sukha, there is moksha. Where there is dukkha, there is bandhana. Dukkha alone is bandhana. Sukha alone is moksha. So fighting between all these, jnana, ajnana, moha and viveka, upadhi slavery or upadhi mastery. Therefore, सुखा एंड दुखा इज इक्वल टू बंध एंड मोक्ष. इसके बीच में निरंतर युद्ध चल रहा है साधना में, आध्यात्मिक में. हमको फिर किसको जिताना है, वी मस्ट लाइक दिस. सो मेनी कैन बी डिस्कस्ड. एन आइडिया इज गिवन, थिंक अबाउट इट्स ए युद्ध बस. वन मोर वेरी क्रूशियल थिंग वी टॉक, very which gives weightage to all what we have discussed so far. Okay, this yuddha is by ourselves, within ourselves. Nobody can help us in this regard at a certain, after a certain level. A guru, gives a vidya, shastra says, refer to me, I'm available always. The Lord, I have given you all faculties, freedom. No, it is me. How to do my yuddha. That day, when I decide with full understanding, when I understand and then decide that it is my life, at every aspect of it, it is I who will have to become successful, for which I am the one who have to fight this war and I have to prepare myself. जिस दिन ये बात समझ में आता है ना, उनका कल्याण हो गया बस. Who will meditate for me? Me. Who will contemplate for me? Me. Who will do the chintana or adhyana of the shastra for me at home? It is me. Who will come to class for me? It is me. How can anybody do anything? What for we are waiting? On whom we are depending? These are all delusions. Like I am miserable. Oh, why you are miserable? You think, na? Whom are we asking your misery? Are? That laziness inside. I am miserable because of taking something undue thing important. अब sort out करो उसको अंदर से. In that way, it is I who have to gain knowledge and defeat the ignorance. It is I who will have to have the discrimination proper always to defeat the delusion. It is I will have to be systematically, let it take thousands of lives, master my faculties and avoid slavery to them. And it is I will have to become Shashwata Sukhi Anandi to defeat the Dukkha. It is I will have to win in this moksha endeavor to get freed from the bandhana. मुझे मुझे ये करना है. अब मुझे करना है, ये नहीं आ रहा हमारे अंदर. The biggest problem we come across because of the pseudo bhakti is this, that we put it on the head of the Guru or God and think that they will do for us. They won't do. If they do, they would have done it long back. No, ऐसा नहीं है. Scheme ही ऐसा नहीं है. Scheme that somebody else will do for us is not there. अरे भगवान राम अवतार में थे, वो खुद ही गए युद्ध करने को. अर्जुन के समय में कृष्णा has not done any war. Arjuna had to do. And in Krishna's work of driving the chariot, Arjuna had not done anything. Krishna did his work. जिसका जो काम है उसको घेरना पड़ता है. This biggest problem we have, that everything else we do, खाना खाते पीते सोते मजा करते हैं, एंजॉय, साधना के टाइम में somebody else should do for me. We go on waiting for somebody, postponing it, looking outside. कोई मंदिर में जाके वेदांत वेदांत नहीं होता, साधना घर में बैठ के खुद करो. हर जगह घूम फिर के, everywhere where we go is to get inspiration that I have to do, not to search for some person or thing on whom I put my responsibility of sadhana. Nobody will take. No guru, no God holds any disciple or a jiva or bhakta in such a way that they need not to do. No, it's a system ऐसा नहीं है. That's what we are telling you so many times. All our shastras, did there anywhere said that तुम कुछ मत करो मैं सब करता हूँ? If somewhere it is said, we have not studied that completely. Like example, नहीं भगवान ने कहा गीता में, क्या कहा? योगक्षेमम वहामि. अरे योगक्षेमम बाद में कहा, उससे पहले क्या कहा? अनन्यास चिंतयन्तो माम ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानाम. In those three padas of that sloka, what we have to do, that he mentioned first. उसको ही भगवान कहते मैं योगक्षेम लाता हूँ. Not that you just tell me कि भगवान मैं तुमको प्रार्थना कर रहा हूँ, मेरे को योगक्षेम लाओ. नो, ही सेज अनन्य चिंता, नित्य अभियुक्ति, परितः उपासना. The power of those words is high level. In the same way, मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. अरे he did not say that I'll just give you moksha. सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणम व्रज, तब जाकर सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि. In which shastra of Vedanta and Bhakti, it is said that तुम कुछ मत करो भगवान करेंगे. It is other way around. The biggest misunderstanding in Bhakti is that we need not do anything, Bhagavan does everything. No, but we only have to do everything. Bhagavan will come and do the finishing touches. Thousands of years tapasya I have to do, upasana I have to do. ये भी करना ही है ना. Then you will come and do the finishing touch. This thing we miss it. First aspect, मुझे इतने साल का उपासना यज्ञ करना है, ये हम मिस करते हैं. The other thing we aspect, understand, accept or feel, ये अच्छा भगवान will come and bless you. अरे he never said that निकम्मा जो है उसको मैं bless करूंगा. ये रूल नहीं है. ये हिंदुइज्म है, नॉट लाइक अदर रिलीजन. बैठे रहो भगवान कुछ आकर करते हैं, होता नहीं वो. दिस ब्यूटिफुल थॉट कि आई हैव टू वर्क आउट माय ओन मोक्ष. जिसने समझ लिया, फिर सारा जिम्मेवारी अपने ऊपर ले लिया, फिर एक एक चीज को सॉर्ट आउट करते गया. यू हैव डन इट. इट्स नॉट न्यू. यू हैव डन इट 1,000 times in the world. You have succeeded. But when it comes to spirituality, every ignorance, every laziness, every the stupidity, all of them together work in such a manner that let somebody do for me sadhana, I will not do. And wait करी जा रहे, मुझे करना है, मुझे. हाँ, no, I'm confused. Where are you confused? Why are you confused? Think about it. If you think, you will get an understanding. Then confusion goes away. In emotional people, the problem with them is they are worried about the problem more than trying to find solution. ये इंडियन सिस्टम में इमोशंस के कारण इसे गलत ट्रेनिंग मिल गया. लाइक किसी को एक्सीडेंट हो गया, अयो लाइक एक्सीडेंट हो गया, एवरीबॉडी कम्स इकट्ठा. अरे दैट इज नॉट. उसको ले जाओ हॉस्पिटल में, दिमाग लगाओ. दे आर वरीड मोर देन डूइंग द एक्शन व्हाट इज टू बी डन. एवरीवेयर. नॉट दैट वी डोंट हैव विजडम, वी हैव, बट वी आर लेजी. वी आर फिर बुजदिल भी होते हैं, कमजोर, वीक, a timid person. We have to conquer all of them. नहीं तो लगातार every life they will torment us. Any negativity of this life, if I don't conquer, उसको conquer करने के लिए और एक जिंदगी लेना पड़ेगा मुझे. Because all negativities removal is the unfoldment. A spiritual person cannot have any inner outer negativity. Ability is different. He may not have all abilities. Like a spiritual person need not be a person of ड्राइविंग द कार और फ्लाइंग द एरोप्लेन, ये एबिलिटी की जरूरत नहीं, नेगेटिविटीज तो नहीं होना चाहिए, सारे निकल जाए. So in this way, most important point among all that is taking charge of our own lives, sadhana into our hands, and it's an endless thing, like a mechanic. उसका सीखना भी एंडलेस होता है, उसका काम करना भी एंडलेस होता है, उसका जिंदगी उसी में बीतता हुआ थोड़ा थोड़ा परफेक्शन पाता है. For us also, it's endless. Daily come to class, daily study Shastra, daily contemplate, daily understand, daily start doing whatever sadhanas at that time is understood or convinced by us. फिर आगे थोड़ा बढ़ते और बढ़ता जाएगा. Relax, nothing to worried in that. Perfection may not be there today, it will come one day if you continue every day. So the निरंतर युद्ध हमको ही करना है भैया, हमें ही जीतना है. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ॐ येरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं वदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्यातः सर्ववेदान्तः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतवन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः निधे सर्वविद्यानां विषये भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओं भवता जनता सुहिता भविता निजबोध विचारण चारुमते गणेश्वर जीव विवेकविदं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वදී साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तं ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः. सङ्कल्पः कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे कैवल्यमोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनस्य विश्वव्याप्ते विश्वव्याप्तिक प्रगति सनातनधर्मसंस्थापकानां निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थमनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययनमध्ये कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः शङ्करभाष्यसंविधातेन साधनाप्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. आदौ पारायणं. Friends, yesterday only 3 mantras we chanted, 16, 17, 18. Today we'll do 19 to 22 in the chapter 4 for Parayana. Om Nainamurdhvam na Tiryancha na Madhye Parijagrabhat na Tasya Pratima Aste Yasya Nama Mahad Yashaha na Sandrushe Tishtati Rupamasya na Chakshusha Pashyati Kaschanainam हृदयस्थं मनसाय एनं एवं विदुरमृतास्ते भवन्ति अजात इत्येवं कश्चित् भीरुः प्रपद्यते रुद्रयत्ते दक्षिणं मुखं तेन मां पाहि नित्यं मानस्तोके तनये मान आयुषुमानो गोषेषु मानः गोषु मानः अश्वेषु रीरिषः मानस्तोके तनये मान आयुषे मानो गोषु मानो अश्वेषु रीरिषः वीरान् मानो रुद्रभावितो वधीः अविष्मन्तः सदमित् त्वा हवामहे. ओम नित्यानन्दं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्. ओम प्रथमोऽध्यायः सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. मंत्र पढ़ो 11th वाला. ओम ज्ञात्वा देवं सर्वपाशापहानिः क्षीणैः क्लेशैः जन्ममृत्युप्रहाणिः तस्याभिध्यानात् तृतीयं देहभेदे विश्वैश्वर्यं केवल आप्तकामः. ज्ञात्वा देवं सर्वपाशापहानिः क्षीणैः क्लेशैः जन्ममृत्युप्रहाणिः तस्याभिध्यानात् तृतीयं देहभेदे विश्वैश्वर्यं केवल आप्तकामः. Realizing I am that self here and now is called as Sadyo Mukti. That's called Jnatva Devam. I am that Brahman. Once that is done, all kleshas, all pashas, all janma mrityu bandhanas gone. Other than that, anything we do, it comes in the category of ध्यानम. ध्यानम कहो, ये starting to ध्यान से कहेंगे शुरू. But as you come to the end of this particular first chapter, word will be used is the upasana. तो upasaka is postponing his moksha. याद रख लेना. A jnani is preponing his moksha. Because only in jnanam there is moksha. अज्ञानम of अहम ब्रह्मास्मि. अनुभूति युक्त ज्ञानम, अपरोक्ष ज्ञानम कहते हैं उसको, प्रत्यभिज्ञा कहते हैं. Okay, and the other one through the dhyana, what is it? Narayan. तस्य अभिध्यानात् तृतीयं देहभेदे विश्वैश्वर्यं केवल आप्तकाम. You will go to the oneness with Ishvara sthiti, you will enjoy the Vishwa Aishwarya, you will become Aptakama. Then there is the Atmakamana. Then there also we'll have to have the Jnanam only. Then only moksha will come. Otherwise, as much for me as a human being with my upadhis, I am bound as Jiva and Sansari. So much the Indra Brahma Deva also are bound as that Jivas with their upadhis. For him or me, moksha is only in realizing the Aham Brahmasmi Anubhuti. Now, last 20 days or 15 days, this topic we are vigorously studying. Maybe 10 days to hoga. Is it entering into our heart or not? That other than jnana, there is moksha. Even when you are bhakta, when Bhagavan gives jnanam and we receive that jnanam, then only moksha. इसलिए ज्ञान का कोशिश करो. ज्ञान पाने के लिए भगवान को भक्ति करो. ज्ञान से भागो मत दूर. Don't run away from the knowledge. That's the problem of the mind, intellect, ego. It runs away from knowledge because they have to sustain. They won't sustain when there is knowledge. And in devotion, they sustain. They don't want to be destroyed. Therefore, they don't allow us to go for knowledge. Very, very important it is. Right? We went on saying it. Yesterday we concluded the Brihadaranyaka quotation. You know, in that last line was very, very good. Ud asmat pranaha kramanti ahoneti. For a Brahmajnani, will the pranas leave his body or not? Will the pranas leave his body or not? Means, is he still having jiva bhava and having left the body according to his karma and karma phala? Is he going to different lokas or he is liberated here only? The jnani. That's the meaning of ut asmat sharirat pranaha utkramanti ahoneti. Answer is na itiha uvacha yagnavalkya. Yagnavalkya says no. He is realized the self here only. There is no jiva bhava in him. Therefore, there is no further travel to different worlds for janma mrityu. Hmm. Interesting, no? क्षीणै क्लेशैः जन्म मृत्यु प्रहाणि. नहीं? Then iti prashnaपूर्वकम् उत्क्रांति अभावः दर्शितः. There is no utkramanam for the jnani. There is no traveling to different upadhis and suffer those upadhis. He is finished all that here only. I am that all pervading Satchidananda Brahma. अब इसको जाने में क्यों शर्माना है, क्यों घबराना है, क्यों डिले करना है? देखो, समझ में शर्म आती है, क्या करूँ मैं ब्रह्म बनने के लिए? अभी मैं तैयार नहीं हूँ, फिर जब तैयार होगा ना, आपको बुलाता हूँ. इंटरेस्टिंग एटीट्यूड्स नो ह्यूमन में व्हिच दे हैव इन संसार. 100% उसको यहाँ भी ले आते हैं और वो ये काम नहीं करते वो इधर. But still gurus know, okay, they are at that immature stage. One thing, if they are sure that are being regular, all the immaturities will be removed by maturities. Guru knows it. इसलिए गुरु भी लगे ही रहते हैं हमको तैयार करने के लिए, रिपेयर करने, बस अवेलेबल होते रहना. नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन. तथा च ब्राह्मे पुराणे. In the same way, in the Brahma Purana also, what is it? Jivan Muktim Gati Abhavam Chadarset. Through the Jnana, Jivan Mukti, therefore, there is no Gamana to other worlds, other yonis. Are you able to understand? If the Atma Jnana is not gained, then I am a Jiva with Upadhis, with my ignorance, and Vasanas and Karma Phala. Karma is done. So, as a result of all these combined thing, I'll go to one Sharira in one loka and go through. Like I am now among the entire cosmos on the earth, I am here in this body. And going through all the bodily prarabdhas, mental prarabdhas, outer things. Because I did the karma. Because I was jiva. Because I had the ignorance that I am Brahman. उसके बारे में ज्ञान नहीं था. अब if I continue like that now also, not realize my Brahma sthiti, then I am continuing to be Jivana, then I am doing lot of karma. So that makes me go into those worlds, those shariras, those lokas, giving me those anubhutis. So here for the Jivan Mukta, तथा च ब्राह्मे पुराणे जीवन मुक्तिम for a jnani, the one who has got Brahma Jnana, Jivan Mukti, while living only is liberated from Jiva Bhava, therefore Gati Abhavam cha darshit. As long as you are in service, you will be transferred here and there. Retire हो गए, resign कर दी, voluntary, then you will not be posted here and there. Knowing the self is voluntary retirement. Then you are not posted here and there is, we are not subjected to going here and there. Different world. Because we have realized the substratum. Underline that point. The entire universe has its substratum, one Brahman. I am that. I have nothing to achieve, nowhere to go. And that is reality. In the ignorance of that, a Jiva Bhava came, which is given so importance. But it's not worthy of giving. इसलिए ये क्यों होता है? We have not studied Vedanta sufficiently. Upanishad sufficiently. इसलिए the Brahmanubhuti, which is a giver of moksha, is not valued. The Jiva Anubhuti, which is giver of dukkha, we are valuing that one. To sort out all these issues only, we have to be regular in listening to Vedanta. There is no thing can clear the knowledge, give us the knowledge. कोई बंदा वेदांती नहीं है तो अज्ञानी है पक्का. वो नाटक कर रहा होगा बाहर. Everybody can do natak. Every impure hearted fellow will do natak of very pure only outside to cheat others. हाँ ठीक है ये वो अंदर उसका खोखलापन होगा. In which relation, in which place people are like, only jnani can be pure in heart. There's no other way. But outside they act smart. In a salesperson to sell the thing, कितना प्यार से बोलता है. और उसको प्यार व्यार कुछ नहीं होता. He'll have to sell that product. एक बार बिक गया बात, सब वस्तु भागेगा उससे. He will not look at you. In the same way, people may be talking lovingly outside all, but inner transformation, wisdom is important. And that happens only in understanding that Brahmanubhuti alone is moksha. Clear? So, Jnani has become Jivan Mukta. Therefore, for him, there is no Gati. Gati means Punarjanma इत्यादि to suffer. So, ये हमको थोड़ा डराना भी चाहिए बात. It should frighten us and it should inspire us. What is the fear of it? If in this life I am not going to have Brahma Jnana, I am definitely going to be born. Which animal, which human being, which place, we don't know. And as the setups are there like that, I have problem with my own body, mind, intellect. I have problem with my near and dear ones. I have the problem with the weather and atmosphere. I have problem with the international wars. Everything will come to me because I have not realized the self. अगले जन्म में तुर्की में या गाजा में या कहीं बम ब्लास्ट नहीं मरना है तो इसी जन्म में ब्रह्म ज्ञान पाना है. पता नहीं कहाँ जन्म. अगले जन्म में लैंडस्लाइड में नहीं मरना है तो इसी जन्म में अहम ब्रह्मास्मि को जानना है. I understood. Then from that inspiration should come. Let's now drop everything else. Just study the Upanishads, understand the theme, and not many also. Tattvamasi, that's it. और एक ही तत्वमसि मावा की मोक्ष का हेतु है. उसी में contemplate you do it. Keep on, keep on, keep on, rejecting the upadhis of tat and tvam and nirupadhika lakshartha of the tat and tvam is Brahman. Identify with it. This is called as Brahma Abhyas. ब्रह्म अभ्यास से बढ़कर और कुछ नहीं है. बाकी सब बकवास, सब हमें बहकाने वाले. एवरीथिंग एल्स इज सिर्फ बहकाने का है एक्सेप्ट ब्रह्म अभ्यास. एवरीथिंग डन विथ ऑल विजडम एंड नॉलेज, विथ मेच्योरिटी एंड प्लानिंग, येट इट्स मूर्खता. Brahma Abhyasa is done without any knowledge, without any background, yet it is correct. Because the Brahman is reality and we are that, and in the realization of that only there is moksha. Unintelligently doing Brahma Abhyasa is greater than intelligently doing all the yajnas and upasanas, by which intelligently you suffer in the next life. These are the basic things. Till they are sorted out, there is no way. Then studying our Shastra every day. Now, what's our Brahma Purana says? Brahme Purane, Brahma Purana. Sundara. Yasmin kale swamatmanam yogi janati kevalam tasmat kalat samarabhya jivan mukto bhavedasau. So, yogi means the one has withdrawn from all nonsense, control his faculties. Such person, yogi, yasmin kale, at that point of time, ki swam atmanam, his own self, kevalam, which is one without second, the Brahman, janat. अपने आत्मा अनुभव में जब प्रवेश करेगा योगी, जिस क्षण यस्मिन काले योगी केवलम स्वम आत्मानम जानाति. Here janati is the underlining word. The topic is difference between Brahma Jnana and Brahma Dhyana or Upasana. ब्रह्म का ही ध्यान उपासना हो रहा है, whether it is Rama or Krishna, because nobody is there other than Brahman. But we are taking them as upasya, we are continuing ourselves to upasaka. So upasaka, upasya bheda we are maintaining, not jignasu and jnaya vastu, and in the jnana, the jnaya is me only. Jnaya is Brahman and I am Brahman. वो ज्ञान की बात, यहाँ उपास्य उपासना भेद. So here ज्ञान की बात कर रहे हैं. So yogi yasmin kale swamatmanam, his own inner self, which is Brahman, which is kevalam, one without second, janati. To ham Brahman, when that experience he gains. Yogi yasmin kale kevalam swamatmanam or swamatmanam kevalam janati. What will happen to him that time? Tasmad kalat sam arabhya. From that very point or moment onwards, see, Jivan Mukto Bhaved Asau. He is Jivan Mukta. He is liberated. While being in the body only, he is liberated from bondages. Because other than being Brahman is becoming something. Becoming is samsara bondage. Being Brahman is just being the Brahman. There is no chance for any bondage. Simple like in this logo. That's the beauty of Puranas. That is why the Puranas have come to give what is said in Vedas only in little more easily understandable form. उपनिषद वही बताते हैं, उपनिषद के आधार पर है पुराण इतिहास, पर पुराण इतिहास में it will be told like very easily, very simply. Because it is told simply, we don't take it seriously also. Again, another problem comes. अच्छा स्वामी जी, यस्मिन काले स्वमात्मानं केवलम जानाति तस्मात् कालाद आरभ्य जीवन मुक्त. यस्मिन काले ना, अब मेरे को कोई जरूरत नहीं है, अभी मेरे को काले काले अंगूर खानी है. नो हरी. It should be the other way, should round it. Till that moment we have not realized that kevala atma. Till that moment we are in the bondage and suffering only, struggling only. The fears will be there, the anxieties will be there, the fear of death will be there. Or Rama Rama, you will never have ease and peace. But if is that moment realized itself, tasmat kshanad arabhya saha jivan mukta. Wonderful, simple it is. Jivan mukto bhaved asau. He will become jivan mukta. So Brahma Jnana se jivan mukti. Brahma Upasana se we are inviting bondage. Therefore, oh Lord, I am praying to you. Give me or make me fit. Or give me the guidance for the Brahma Anubhuti and Moksha. Because anything else we have done a mistake other than Brahma Anubhuti. And we will be given that. All people knowingly, unknowingly asking for something other than Brahman, by which asking for bondage only. You and I, because studying Upanishad daily, for us that should change. Should change. But again, there is a choice. अगर आप नहीं मानते तो हजार गुरु आकर क्या कहेंगे? Even if 1,000 gurus come, सदगुरु, वो बात तो यही बताएंगे आपको. If they नहीं बताते, they themselves are not सदगुरु, they are असदगुरु. सद ब्रह्म को नहीं बताने वाला असदगुरु होगा, वो सदगुरु कैसा होगा? So whether you want to listen from 100 Guru or 1000 Guru, Sat alone will be told if they are Sat Guru. Why go for second, third Guru? When first Guru told, catch it. First Sat Guru told that realize the Brahman and get moksha, go for it. That's it. Then बाकी सारा एक एक चीज निकाल देना है, because they are all not going to help. Like in your house, when you have to do some work, some things required for it. After gathering them, don't we keep the other things away? Here, when we have known that Brahmanubhuti is a moksha hetu, what is sadhana for it? That alone let's pursue. Every one of them, select, delete, select, delete. अब निकाल देते जाओ. Why you hold on to all those things out of any emotions or habits? That's the meaning of Sarva Dharman Paritejya Mam Ekam Atmanam Parabrahmanam Brahmanam Sharanam Raja. That's the meaning of Mam Ekam Sharanam Raja. Ekam means Kevalam. Mam means Swatmastam. दो वन माम एकम Krishna said. Ikkada ekam means kevalam in this Purana. Then mam means atmanam. So yogi yasmin kale sam atmanam which is kevalam janati tasmat kshanat arabhya jivan mukta sam bhavet. Very clear. Now continuation. He says ki very good point. Mokshasya naiva kinchit syat अन्यत्र गमनं क्वचितो स्वास्थानं परार्ध्यम अपरं यत्र गच्छन्ति योगिनः. So mokshasya naiva kinchit syat अन्यत्र गमनं क्वचित्. Kinchit क्वचित् अन्यत्र गमनं mokshasya naiva. Kvachit means for any reason. Kinchit even little also. To obtain the moksha. It is not going into some place, in some time, into some upadhi, etc. No. Like sthanam parardhyam aparam. Parardhya sthanam of Brahmadeva, even aparasthana of Ishvara, वो जो जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. यत्र गच्छन्ति योगिना. Other than the jnani, the yogis here means one place yogi word is used, another place the upasaka word is used, other place the dhyata is used. Whether dhyata kahe, yogi kahe, upasaka kahe, they are other than the jignasus. Jignasu gets the jnanam. Through the jnanam, without needing to go anywhere, anytime, here and now he is liberated. Iha eva. Not like this upasaka, here the yogi word is used, who through his various of yoga sadhanas or upasanas or dhyana, he can go up to the Ishvara sthiti, he can go up to the Hiranyagarbha sthiti. वो मोक्ष के लिए वो नहीं चाहिए, बस नो द सेल्फ हियर एंड नाउ, यू आर लिबरेटेड. इन अदर प्लेस ना मोक्ष से नहीं वासोस्ति नहीं ग्रहांतर में वचा, आगे के श्लोक में बताएंगे वही वाला. अज्ञान हृदय ग्रंथिर्नाश एव मोक्ष इति स्मृतः. So two things are understood through this Brahma Purana quotation so far. Yasmin kale yogi swamatmanam kevalam janati tasmat kshanadharabhya jivan mukta bhavataso. First point. Second, mokshasya, for the moksha, naiva kinchit kvachit anyatra gamanam syat. There is no travel in place or in time, in situation from one to the other for moksha. That is done by the yogis who go to any of the worlds. मोक्ष के लिए कहीं जाना नहीं है, या इधर नहीं है योग तो कहीं नहीं है, वो अब नहीं है तो कभी नहीं, मैं नहीं है तो और कोई मोक्ष नहीं देगा मुझे. मैं में ही मोक्ष. Please today carry this point. Don't imagine anymore that some other place moksha will come, somewhere else, some other condition. No, in this very condition I am already Brahman. If I realize that, I am mukta here only. Here he says, next mantra, Ajnana bandha bhedastu moksho brahmalayastviti. See? Ajnana bandha bheda, destruction of the bondage of ignorance, and brahmalayaha, thereby realizing and abiding in Brahman. So I am Brahma is called brahmalaya. That is called as moksha. I am jiva, I am having upadhis, I am a samsari. These are all ajnana. This is what is causing the bondage. Veda means destroying that. Then who am I? The question? Brahma. Then laya in Brahma means never again assuming the dress of jiva bhava. That Brahma laya, becoming one with Brahman, is called as jiva, that moksha here. See that Brahma Purana Spashtata. Purana is talking about Vishnu Bhagavan, is Upasana. All of that are in between. For purifying Andhakarana, never to give moksha and never seek other results which again are binding. पुराण में ब्रह्म ज्ञान से मोक्ष कह रहे भैया देखो. In the same way, तथा लिंगे means लिंग पुराण. लिंग means लिंग पुराण. Vidushaha Jivan Muktim Darshayate. Only for Vidush means Vignan, Vidyavan means Vignani, matlab Jnani. Only for the Jnani there is moksha. Said also in the Linga Purana. This one we will see today. Ki ihaloke pare chaiva kartavyam nasti tasya vai jivan mukto yatah tasmat brahmavit paramartataha. Sanskrit is such a beautiful, flexible language. For the beauty of expression, for the what do you call, the proof of the intelligence, etc. The words are used, the sentences are made so beautiful. Then they enjoy it. And the listener also being a master of that Bhasha Sanskrit, in however, whichever sequence or complication, the person puts the theme in the words, he also is equally intelligent to catch. Like two doctors of highest level talk in the medical language, they understand. Two lawyers talk in a legal language. Others don't understand it, the terminologies. Two botanists and zoologists, they talk the botanical names of the objects. Isn't it? Others don't, but they understand. So to the chemist, chemical language. So to masters of Sanskrit, one conveys the theme in a pure poetic manner, the other one catches it. They are great matured. Sanskrit में flexibility. तो ये तो लिखा है ऊपर से नीचे, हमें नीचे से ऊपर पढ़ना है समझने के लिए. हम जैसे बुद्धों को, मतलब मेरे जैसे, आप तो बुद्धिमान है. तो वहां क्या है, सी परमार्थतः ब्रह्मवितु है ना. परमार्थतः ब्रह्मवित मीन्स the one who understood the Brahman to be the supreme reality, and Brahmavit, he knew that Brahma Tattva. Knowing Brahman is always being Brahman, therefore he is Jivan Mukta. तो ब्रह्मविद परमार्थतः जीवन मुक्त. Because Brahma Jnana is becoming Brahman, because Brahman is the Atman. I am the Brahman, I am the self. Tasmat. Because the Paramartha is Brahman, because I have realized Brahman, therefore I have become Jivan Mukta. Tasmat. Therefore, that such me or anybody, therefore for that person, ihaloke pare chaiva kartavyam nasti tasya. Means here there is nothing more for him to do because he has achieved the ultimate. And परलोक कर्तव्य नास्ति का अर्थ नहीं है कि परलोक जाएगा और वहां कुछ कर्तव्य होगा या नहीं होगा. परलोक जाएगा ही नहीं. वो अब जाएगा ही नहीं तो how can they have any kartavya somewhere else? And the beauty is, he realized the Brahman here, therefore here only all his kartavyas have ended. Then where will he go near new place to do any kartavya? Therefore is that way mukta, जीवन मुक्त का ये महिमा है. ज्ञानी का ये महिमा है कि here and now he is जीवन मुक्त. He has no kartavya here. He has no kartavya anywhere else. ये सबसे बड़ा सेंटेंस है वेदांत का, जिसका आउट ऑफ 10 लेवल्स, इवन इफ सेकंड लेवल थर्ड लेवल वी अंडरस्टैंड, वी आर लकी. The power of the Upanishadic mantras, the power of Puranic mantras, the power and meaning and reach of the Rishi Prokta mantras, Tattva is very, very sublime. I tell you one thing here. See, when it is said, when you know the Brahman, there is no kartavya in this world. What do you mean by it? All other kartavyas are projections only in the mind, and we are getting caught up in our own projected world and the kartavya in it. There is nothing other than Brahman. And knowing Brahman is moksha. Baki sab, you are only imagining and projecting. Like once we dream, wake up from the dream, is there any kartavya of the dream? No. Then what was the kartavya in the dream? To wake up. Because you have not taken up this waking up kartavya, all other kartavyas you are involved in, and the dream was continuing. It was nothing but samsara. Think about it. When it is said Jivan Mukta has no kartavya, means what? An individual should have only one goal of kartavya of Jivan Mukti, and that is only through Brahma Jnana, not by any upasana. Every upasana takes us away from Brahman only. Because there is upasana bheda is there. Upasaka bheda is there depending on the upadhis. Upadhis are maya kalpita. तो माया कल्पित भेद युक्त उपाधियों में जो उपासनाओं के द्वारा फंसा है, how will he get the moksha? So in this loka or the other loka, he has no kartavya because he became Jivan Mukta, because he has discovered himself to the Brahman. Therefore, he is a Brahmagnani. Brahmagnani has no kartavya here, Brahmagnani has no kartavya anywhere. Here he has no kartavya because the kartavya is fulfilled. That is Aham Brahmasmi. No kartavya in other place because he will never go anywhere. Because na tasya prana utkramanti. Think about it. Where will I go when I have become Brahman? Brahman is everywhere, it's every time. In that Brahman, time and place are not there. In the Brahman, there is time and place. In the Brahman, there is a Upadhi is created. That Brahman only through Upadhi becomes Jiva. And that Jiva goes on moving in time and place in the world projected in the Brahman. Like the dreamer is projected in my waker mind. A dream world also projected in my waking mind only. And I, as long as don't identify from the waking state, in the projected dream world only as a dreamer, मैं भटकता ही रहूंगा वहां भी. There also Janma Maranas will be there. I died and again I am born. So earlier I was very rich person, but this life I am poor. ये सारा सपने में चल रहा है. That particular life itself is dream. स्वप्न में झूठ है. और वो कर्म कर रहा है और उसका फल स्वरूप और कहीं जा रहा है. वो सब अंतर्गत ही ड्रीम में. Wake up, all are gone. Wake up to the Brahma Sthiti. Everything is gone. नहीं करोगे wake up, then that is why gurus never show sympathy to the disciples. They can't show sympathy. They can give guidance for moksha. That get Brahma Jnana and get moksha. What is there to be sympathetic about your Bevakufi? You are given wisdom, you are not taking, you suffer, you are a cartoon for me to see. For every guru, the disobedient student who is not pursuing Brahma Jnana is a joker, a cartoon only, entertainment piece. Why will he have sympathy? You are murkta hai. But if the disciple listens, then he becomes an example for the guru to tell other disciple. देखो, that fellow has caught the point. He pursued the Brahman, realized now he is liberated. By his liberation, I am also liberated from that stupid fellow. Gurus take an example of that disciple. And other, they just watch a cartoon. And they tell other disciples also, this fellow never listened to me. He's still doing upasana. He's holding on to upadhi. He still cry कर रहा है. He's not realizing Brahman. और तू भी उसका दोस्त बन. जा, suffer. In that way, this Brahma Utta Purana, Linga Purana also very clearly told, Yaloke pare chaiva kartavyam nasti tasya vai, जीवन मुक्त हो यथा तस्मात् ब्रह्मवेद परमार्थ. He is a Brahma Jnani हो गया, जीवन मुक्त हो गया. Here also is no kartavya for him. There is no traveling to him in anywhere. Where will the Brahman travel? It's everywhere. Where it is not there, when it is not there. That concept of Deshakala also is projected on him only, the substrate. These mystical subtler things till it gets clicked. Guru Upasana, Deva Upasana, again Shastra Adhyana. For this purpose is required, for because when we do this, the Antakarana becomes purified, subtle. Once Antakarana pure, subtle, and this knowledge is gained, thereafter Upasana, Guru himself says, अब बहुत कर चुके तुम जाओ meditation में लग जाओ, you have understood the point, you have become purified, and realize the Brahman. For that, Upasana you have to do. Upasana is not to be done for getting the other things and thinking that having gone somewhere else, moksha will come. वो वाला ignorance हटा दो. अंतःकरण शुद्धि है तो जो साधनाएं जरूरत है करना. शुद्ध अंतःकरण से ब्रह्म ज्ञान, केवल ब्रह्म ज्ञान से मोक्ष. ब्रह्म ज्ञान मीन्स आई एम दैट ब्रह्मन. वो हम लास्ट 4 years every day seeing, no, नाहं देहोस्मि नाहं जीवोस्मि अहम ब्रह्मास्मि. That अनुभूति, सिद्धांत, स्पष्टता, अनुभूति. Then moksha. Then for such person, here and hereafter, there is no kartavya. That means the others imagine the kartavyata because they have not realized the Brahman, they consider themselves to be Jiva, they want a bigger upadhi for greater comforts. They get it, but still they are bound. उपाधि स्थाई में उनको बेटर कंफर्ट्स मिलते होंगे, बट दे आर विथ उपाधि जीवा ओनली. द कंफर्ट ऑफ अहम ब्रह्मास्मि इज नॉट फाउंड एनीवेयर. Comfort of Aham Brahmasmi cannot be found in anywhere. Like for example, you can never find a comfort as you find in open sky. In any type of alishan makan वगैरह. Some or other problem is there. It's out of habit you may feel so. But the real comfort is under the open sky. Children also, no? You put them all good clothes and dressing. Oh, फेंक देते हैं इसको comfort ना without any clothes रहने में होता है. Children love it. So too, only knowing the Brahman, there is absolute comfort. There is always discomfort. Now imagine, we in our discomfort pray to Rama and Krishna or Ishvara. How much discomfort they must be feeling from their side to bless us, to consider our cases, to help us. कुछ तो करना ही पड़ेगा ना. तो जब भी कुछ करना होता है ना, यू नेवर बी कंफर्टेबल. कुछ भी नहीं करना है तब भी कंफर्ट होता है. तो कुछ भी नहीं करना इज पॉसिबल ओनली इन ब्रह्म स्थिति. क्योंकि जो मिलना था मिल चुका है. Very interesting. They are all like I go to Guru, 10 people come to that Guru or any counselor to ask for some solution. How much discomfortable he is also in. We with discomfort go to doctor. But how much discomfort doctor has? The 20 type of variety of patients, all diseases will come. He'll have to protect himself from all those infections first. And his whole staff will have to save. बहुत डिस्कम्फर्ट होता है वो बेचारे. आपने हर दिन आ ही रहे ना पेशेंट्स. So any patient can infect him, any disease, doctor or the staff. The most discountable thing it is. Still they have to do. That needs infinite love and compassion. But there's not comfort. I'm not telling that don't become doctor and all. Idea is only in Brahman there is comfort. कुछ भी बनो बनावटी है वो कंफर्ट कैसा होगा. जो है उसी में कंफर्ट है. ओम 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 पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Yeah, friends, join in 5 minutes of Gita.